Hello, it's like here to show you external photo drive coloring is also known as a Dora Explorer and a photo counter and part 12 coloring. And as you see is that I went ahead and adds like Dora Explorer along with the tab of glue, and then along with the external hard drive, and then along with this it's called the files so far as C, D, A, and E files, and along with the minus and plus symbols, which a lot of times it's like the plus would stand for like if the file is closed, and then to be able to open it, click on the plus sign, to be able to get to take the minus sign to close the file. But a lot of times whenever you have a lot of those menu options, you would have access to it if you were to view the files saved on the external hard drive. But a lot of times is that the files, it's like they would seem familiar, is that the music, video, and photo, and others. And so far as with the files, is that you have this part right here I talked about is the CD, along with burning it to the CD, and then still picture, and then along with the hard drive, it's like you got the hard drive, they have 800 gigabytes, but so far as with this disk creation file right here, and then you have the pencil point. So you get the pencil point memory unit, and along with the data created. But so far as for disk creation, you have these files such as a slideshow and format, and CD minus and plus R, DVD copy. But so far as for this part right here is that talk about uploading it to the computer. By the time it's uploaded to the computer, which went ahead and it's kind of what you call all detailed and explained on paper on a drawing, but on a computer is that you have these different options. Is that you have the keys. That's how you get if you look at your keyboard, that you have the A, S, D, F, J, K, L, and then in the parentheses we see the parentheses dots, and along with the commas and the apostrophe marks and all that stuff. But you have these keys, and a lot of times is that these options right here, or what you call good options, is if you were to upload a picture and then save it, rename it, or whatever, then you'll be able to type up give it your own name, and then to be able to save it, and then which say you got these words, and import to export, copy and paste, and then along with here is this right here, this balance stick. So far as the balance stick is like for alphabet balance, is that for Dora the Explorer, if she were to invent some, it's like a lot of people will be like who would want to waste who would want to spend their time on this stuff. It's like so far with software creation, Photoshop or whatever, it's like not too many people will want to spend their time uploading a picture and then going through the menus and then the software, checking for updates or whatever you call it. But the fact is that it gives you more capability of buying an external hard drive, which I know most of them are pretty expensive, depending on what brand you get. But you buy external hard drive, and you have these options to where you save a file, and then you have so much memory data on a file. It's like so far with the stick balance is that you have one file contains maybe one picture, maybe one small file with some sort of data, and then it goes from 1 to like 1,000,000 or 1,000,000,000 or whatever you call it, depending on the size of the hard drive, where how much the memory data is that it holds. But that you take a number of pictures, videos, or photos, and then it's like you just begin to wonder. It's like what you want to do with them. Well, what you want to do with them is decide which ones you want to keep and which ones you want to get rid of. And then a lot of times is that decision is kind of hard to make, which I'm sure Dora the Explorer would have that some type of option to where alphabet balance event alphabet balance is that you would upload a picture and then it will go through all your pictures automatically, but then you have these step-by-step options, as is if you want to have it saved, where do you want to have it saved, and so on. And then you go to whatever files it's saved on, and then from there, and then it's like you have a file with some sort of a memory database, and then from there, and you have it, whichever pictures that you want to keep, whichever ones you want to get rid of. But then a lot of times is that it would ask you maybe a few simple questions, as of if you want them organized, or what do you want to change. And a lot of people would probably say that like to have the picture with the best brightness or the best color or something like that. But a lot of times is that quality, it's like, well, something that you ought to spend time on. And so far with alphabet balance is so far as getting them in order. It's like you click on the file to be able to have access to it, click on the file, open it, and then be able to have it all what's called named, renamed, or something like that, categorized, to be able to have access to it. But so far is import and export and copy and pasting, is that with Dora the Explorer, it's like about anybody. It's like anybody may not want to bother with all those options, maybe except Dora the Explorer. But so far as with Dora the Explorer is knowing what you're working with, and then going step by step, taking things step by step in order to be creative with them. But so far as with Dora the Explorer, and Dora the Explorer and the external photo drive, it's like is knowing whatever you want to do with your data, is so far as the alphabet balance and Dora the Explorer and the external photo drive coloring.